some new baits coming out from Yo-Zuri for ICAST. Today we're going to take them out and see how they do out here in Montauk. There's been a lot of bass, a lot of bluefish. We've got new topwater, more of a light tackle inshore topwater. It's in the 3D Inshore series. It's called the 3D Inshore Pencil Popper. So it's 5 inches, 1 ounce. So we can fish some of the lighter tackle stuff. We're going to be mostly out in the open, so that's a perfect bait. See what type of topwater blowups we can get. We've got a new glide style bait in the Hydro series, the Hydro Twitchbait. It's a bigger bait, bigger profile. So if you see some bigger fish around, you know, it's a 6-inch bait, weighs just under 3 ounces. You know, we were throwing it in the canal earlier this week and you know, did well there. Let's see how it does out here. And then we've got a really cool bait coming out, really unique, called the Hydro Monster Shot. And if we mark some fish down, that's the bait that we're going to go to because it's a heavier bait. You know, it's real slender and it's only about 5 inches, pretty small profile when they're feeding on smaller baits, but it's heavy. It's over 2 ounces and it sinks quickly and it has a dying bait fish sink to it. So I'm really excited to see how that does out here as well. So 3 really good new baits coming out this year at ICAST. See how they do out here in Montauk. Oh! Seen that in the wave?
Yeah. Chris, that was sweet.
So I was bringing it in on top. This bait you can do just, big bluefish. You can do just about anything with it. You can sink it down, it gets bit on the sink. You twitch it, you reel it fast across the surface. Right, that time I was just reeling it right below the surface and you could see him in the waves just running it down. That was a cool bite. So that's a big old bluefish on the Hydro Monster Shot. So it's a heavy bait, it's all lead on the inside. And it sinks quick, but it sinks horizontal. So you can fish it like you would a bucktail, like Savio here, with another one on the Monster Shot. So, great bait for out here.
Using the Hydro Monster Shot lure from Yo-Zuri. And this is basically how I'm using it. I'll drop it down, it's almost like a jig. And as it goes down, get it close to the bottom. You don't have to be in the bottom. And you can jig it, swim it, or you can swing it back and forth, like about a reel it, fast retrieve, slow retrieve. You can do all kinds of movements with it. And when they hit it, if you miss it, you leave it there and jerk it up and down a little bit. And a lot of times, they'll come back and slam it because they think they injured the fish. So, great lure.
Another 2 beautiful bass right there. Inhaled that Hydro Monster Shot. Brand new bait coming out this year. We had an awesome day. We're out here off of Montauk. We've been drifting and the fish are down near the bottom, but these heavier hard baits, you know, you can catch fish from the surface to the bottom. We've caught just about everything on them, from porgies, nice bass. I mean, Matt caught an absolute monster.
Sea bass.
And we caught sea bass. We even caught a fluke on one. So, and giant bluefish. I mean, just an awesome day out here. Appreciate having us out. Savio is the man. If you're gonna come to Montauk, you want a light tackle fish, you don't want to be bouncing bucktails on the bottom on wireline. You want to be out here with this guy light tackling it. A lot more fun. So guys, we got a real game changer for ICAST 2022 coming out, and it's the Hydro Monster Shot. It's what we're using out here today in Montauk, and we caught everything from fluke to big striped bass on it. The reason it's a real game changer is because of the weight. So it's a really sleek, compact lure, but the inside is mostly all lead. And it's got through wire construction in there too, but that lead gives it, you know, the weight you need for really long casts, really accurate casts, but also to sink fast. One unique way is, instead of sinking tail down like a diamond jig, it sinks with a shake and horizontal. So you get bit on the fall. What we were doing today was casting it out, you know, up current, letting it sink down towards the bottom. Once it got pretty close to the bottom, twitch off the bottom, it's gonna dart, and then you let it sink, and when it sinks back down, again, it's got that sinking action. Boom, boom, downward sinking action. You can jig sea bass with this. We were jigging porgies with it. I think we caught over 20 porgies today on this bait. Some really big porgies too, but the bass Like today, they were feeding on sand eels. I mean, perfect size imitation for sand eels. We've got a pattern in this, is actually a sand eel pattern. This is the sardine. We've got a variety of color patterns in this, and we've got a variety of sizes. So today we were mostly using the 125. We were fishing for bigger bass, and we were fishing in water up to, up to 60 feet deep. We've got 4 sizes in this bait coming out this year. It starts at 80 millimeters, goes all the way up to 125. That 80 millimeter is 1 ounce bait. That's a really small 1 ounce bait you can throw a long ways. And the unique thing about it is, on a straight retrieve, it has a swimming action. So it has a great swimming action, great darting action on a twitch, great dying bait fish action on the fall. It gets down to the fish, it casts like a bullet. All around, just an awesome bait that you can fish from the surface to the bottom in 60-80 feet of water. There's nothing else like this on the market from a hard bait company. They start at $11.99, go up to $14.99, an affordable bait for this type of Japanese quality, available this summer. Check them out, guys. This is a true game changer. Nice little bass on the monster shot. The brightest color we make. Introducing it this year at ICAST 2022, the Hydro Twitch Bait. For you guys in the Northeast, you probably call it a glide style bait, but this is a 6-inch, 150 millimeter, 2 5/8 ounce, slow sinking, lipless glide / twitch bait. So it has an awesome swimming action on a straight retrieve, a lot of side turning and swimming action to it. But it really shines on the twitch. You can get this thing to dart all over the place, through wire construction, 3X trebles. You don't have to switch anything out for bass or even for tunas on this bait. We've got nighttime patterns, we've got daytime patterns, we've got a couple offshore patterns, but quite a few inshore patterns for you striped bass guys, whether you're on the Cape Cod Canal or you're fishing the beach here in Montauk or anywhere in between. The Hydro Twitch Bait, it's going to be at a $17.99 retail for the best lipless glide bait in mass production on the market, period. This is a game changer. It throws extremely well. We just had this on the Cape Cod Canal earlier this week. Cast amazing. It doesn't tumble in the wind, flies straight. It lands, it's relatively slow sinking. Gives you a lot of options of how to fish this bait. You can burn it right under the surface. You can slow roll it, side current and swing it, or you can twitch and pause. It's got a darting action. Just a great overall bait from everything from your winter snook and tarpon fishing down in Florida to your striped bass fishing up here the rest of the year. Check them out. Available later this summer. Yo-Zuri Hydro Twitch Bait.